We want to start by congratulating Westwood's 4 seniors. So when you hear your name, please come out and meet one of our captains to grab a flower. Westwood has 4 seniors. Number 2, Erica Sabatino. Number 9, Allison Lambert. Number 9, Allison Lambert. Number 12, Gabby Casey. And number 23, Marissa Coleman.
Perfect.
Hopkins is lucky enough to have 5 incredible seniors this year. They've all made great contributions to the program, and we're so happy to have had them throughout their 4 years here. So we're going to start by honoring them. What we're going to have you all do is you're going to meet your teammates to get some surprises and gifts over here, and then you're going to meet your family in the pitcher circle. So where Mrs. Arthur is here. Okay. So the first senior that we have is number 5, Benny Romani. Please go to the pitching circle after. Yes, young can go, and we're going to take a couple pictures.
Yeah, Benny! Yes, Benny!
Next, we have number 13, Clara Marabito. Next, we have senior captain, number 2, Kelsey McCoy. Next, we have senior captain, number 3, Caroline Destimoni.
Lucas, you take that off. The pup is over, ready? So no. Just look at the pup. That's baseball.
And last but not least, we have senior captain, number 14, Bailey Harris. are able.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Hopkinton High School for Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Softball on HCAM. Tom Nappy happy to be on the call for the Senior Day game where the 7 and 9 Hopkinton Hillers take on 10 and 6 Westwood. Joe Frackleton on camera. It is a nice evening for some Hiller softball here today. The Hillers got two huge TVL wins last week as they took down Norwood and Holliston. They are right on the cusp of a playoff spot, so they are certainly looking for a big win here today to try to climb into the postseason and get into that top 32. Another way they could do it, they could still finish 500 or better. They have 2 games left after this on the road, so there is that possibility as well, but every win will certainly count big. Let's take a look at the Hiller defense. It is Callie Arthur out there on the hill today. Alex Young is the catcher, Bailey Harrigan at first, Charlotte Holden the second baseman, Holly Paharik at shortstop, third base, Ashley Callery, left to right, Caroline Kane, Caroline DeSimone, Kelsey McCoy in right field. Designated player is, actually there is no designated player, so everyone's going to be in that batting order to start off today. As leading things off for Westwood is Bridget Mulkeen, the pitcher, and she'll take the first pitch low. Let's take you through the Westwood batting order. Bridget Mulkeen, the pitcher, leading things off. Abigail Johnson, third baseman, batting second. Amelia O'Neill, second base and batting third. Wind up and the pitch. There's a strike. Marissa Poma is the first baseman and cleanup hitter. Sasha Marino, the shortstop, hitting fifth. Batting sixth, Mia Poles, the center fielder. Seventh, Delia Layden, the right fielder, as this is hit up the left side. Slow roller, picked up by the third baseman, not a problem. Nice throw over by Callery, 5-3 for out number 1. Olivia Layden, the catcher, hitting eighth. Allison Lambert, the left fielder, hitting ninth. Abigail Johnson stepping to the plate now for the Wolverines. Temperatures in the low 60s, sunny skies for now, but eventually the sun will set and we'll be under the lights. A swing and a miss. Hiller baseball also in action for their Senior Day game against Westwood. We'll give you updates throughout today's broadcast. And we do have that game live as well, so we hope you have those 2 screens ready. Steve Simos, legendary former Hiller head coach, on the call with Brett Mulvey for Hiller baseball against Westwood, and we are very happy to have Coach Simos able to help us out with getting one of these games broadcasted, as this is a slow roller up the left side, picked up, throw to first, out number 2. Well, they're keeping Callery busy along that left side. We saw before the game the seniors recognized today for the Hillers. Amelia O'Neill stepping to the plate. First pitch a little high, 1-0. To the set. And this is a slow roller up the middle, picked up by the shortstop, Paharik, with the throw over. And the throw is a good one, but a little late. And that is going to be an infield single for Amelia O'Neill. That will bring up Marissa Poma, the first baseman and cleanup hitter. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Runner from first taking off. Throw up into center field. She's going to go to third. Throw to third. Is going to be in time, and they got her. Well, Amelia steals second, got a little greedy, tried to take third, and was caught for the third out. We will head to the bottom of the first. We are scoreless on HCAM. Welcome back to the Hopkinton High School turf softball field. We are ready for the bottom of the first inning. It ended up being a 1-2-3 first inning after Amelia O'Neill was caught stealing third. Throw was into center field, and she was caught with an 8-5 putout. Let's take a look at the Hiller batting order. Charlotte Holden is the second baseman leading things off. Kelsey McCoy, right fielder, hitting second. Caroline DeSimone, center fielder, hitting third. Holly Paharik is the cleanup hitter, playing shortstop, hitting fifth. Caroline Kane, as we are ready to go. Caroline Kane is the left fielder, hitting fifth. Ashley Callery, the third baseman, hitting sixth. Bailey Harrigan, first baseman, hitting seventh. Callie Arthur is the right fielder, hitting eighth. Alex Young, catcher, hitting ninth. As there's a strike. We'll get you the Westwood Diamond in just a moment. Bridget Mulkeen on the mound, and this is hit right to the third baseman as Abigail Johnson makes the catch. One away. That'll bring up Kelsey McCoy, the right fielder. Taking a look at the Westwood defense, Bridget Mulkeen on the mound, Olivia Layden behind home plate, Marissa Poma, the first baseman, Amelia O'Neill at second base, Sasha Marino, the shortstop. There's a pitch, grabs the inner corner. Abigail Johnson is the third baseman, left to right. Allie Lambert, Mia Poles, and Delia Layden in right field. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, we're going to do our best to get you baseball updates. They don't have the scoreboard on right now, so we're hoping they'll get that fixed eventually. But they have started up. That game also live on HCAM, so you can watch one on your computer, one on your TV. 1-2 the count on McCoy. Wind up and the pitch. Little outside, good eye, 2-2. Set to deliver, little low. Three and two the count. She looks to draw the walk here. And she will. One on, one out. Caroline DeSimone, who's a very dangerous hitter, to the plate. Well, we have the updated stats coming into last week's game, so we'll go with that. There's a strike. DeSimone, a 500 hitter going into last week's games, and certainly added some big hits onto that, including a 3-run inside the park homer against Holliston. It was part of an 8-run inning for the Hillers that allowed them to take the game against Holliston by a final of 13-8. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. That'll make it 1-2. McCoy stays put at first for now. Wind up and the pitch. Fouled off into the backstop. McCoy, not really that much of a threat to steal. Has a couple stolen bases on the season, but does have some decent speed. Wind up and the pitch. There's a ball inside, 2-2. Yeah, they do have the scoreboard operating for Hiller baseball, but I'm not sure if the score up there right now is correct, so we'll wait and see. But right now it says 4-0 Westwood. I'm hoping that's not the case. Wind up and the pitch. This is up the middle. Picked up by the second baseman. Flip to the shortstop. They'll get the force out. So DeSimone reaches via the 4-6 force out. 2 away. That'll bring up Holly Paharik, the shortstop. She has had an incredible season with the bat. Coming into last week, a .583 batting average, 24 RBIs, which she certainly added on. She had a 2-run inside the park homer of her own in that Holliston game. Had 4 home runs coming into last week, so you can make that 5. Runner on, 2 outs. Wind up and the pitch. And runner from first going to take off. Stolen base by the speedy DeSimone. Will Keene set to deliver. Little high there. DeSimone, big lead at second. 2-1. We'll certainly be keeping an eye on her. To the set. This is hit up the left side. Glove by the shortstop. DeSimone does the smart thing and waits. They'll get the out at, or actually they don't get the out at first. Nice job by Holly Paharik beating that out. An infield single. DeSimone advances up to third, and that was very smart as the shortstop picked up the ball. Sasha Marino, DeSimone waited to advance, seeing that it was right in front of her. And we'll have a stolen base here by Paharik. Runners on second and third now. But she waited, and then as soon as that ball was thrown, she was off to third base. And what the shortstop should have done there is threw it to second base. They would have most likely been able to get the out there. There's a strike. Caroline Keene has hit the ball well for the Hillers. And she'll take a strike there. 1-2. There is 2 outs. Keene coming into last week, 500 batting average, 13 RBIs to her credit, 5 doubles. Line up and the pitch. And she gets a good piece of this up the right side, but foul. This is a pretty big inning for the Hillers if you could plate any of these runners in scoring position. And into the backstop. Good battle here. Count remains 1-2. Set to deliver. And this is up the right side, picked up by the first baseman for the nice easy out, a 3 unassisted ground out. And we are through 1 inning of play, heading into the top of the second. We are scoreless on HCAM. We are ready for the top of the second. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up for Westwood. Marissa Poma set to step to the plate. To face Callie Arthur. Actually, we did manage to track down the updated stats. I'm not seeing any pitching statistics for Callie Arthur, so perhaps this is her debut. So far, so good. Wind up in the pitch, and this is up the middle. Glove by the shortstop. Throw to first. They get the out. 6-3 for the out. Actually, there's a correction I need to make. That is actually Reisenberger on the mound. Callie Arthur is the designated player, so a little mix-up on my part. My apologies. That is Reisenberger on the mound. She does have pitching experience, and we'll get into that in just a moment. And this is up the left side, picked up by Paharic. Throw to first. They get the second out. 2 straight, 6-3 outs. That'll bring up Maya Poles, the left fielder. So Alex Reisenberger on the hill. She is a freshman and really expected to be the future of this Hiller pitching staff. And this is going to be a slow roller up the left side, picked up by Paharic. Throw to first. Going to be a little late. And the runner going to keep going to second. Throw to second, and they got her! Some great defense by the Hillers. A great throw over by Bailey Harrigan for the third out. And we will head to the bottom of the second. We are scoreless on HCAM. Bottom of the second inning. Bridget Mulkeen back out there for Westwood. Ashley Callery, Bailey Harrigan, Callie Arthur due up. Line up and the pitch. There's a strike. So far, 2 strong innings from Reisenberger on the hill for the Hillers, and they end up getting out of it 1, 2, 3, and that's a good hitting team you got in Westwood. Line up and the pitch. There's a strike. 0-2. And we did unfortunately confirm that 4-0 baseball score is correct. Westwood currently up in that game. They are in the second inning. So hopefully the Hillers can get some runs together over on the baseball diamond, as that pitch is a ball slightly outside. 1-2. Line up and the pitch. There's strike 3. Nice pitch. There's 1 down. That'll bring up Bailey Harrigan. There's a strike. to the set. She delivers a little high. Bailey Harrigan hitting a .213 on the season. But she has been a vital asset over at first base. And she gets a good piece of this one, but it's foul. 1-2 the count. Mulkeen set to deal. Fouled off into the backstop. Wind up and the pitch. Into the backstop once again. Count remains 1-2. Well, Mulkeen, she's throwing a lot of strikes out there. So if you're the Hillers, you got to be ready to swing away. And this is up the middle, bobbled by the second baseman. And the throw over not in time. I'm scoring that an infield single. That was a rocket up the middle. Tough play to make for Amelia O'Neill. And Harrigan's aboard with a 1-out single. Callie Arthur, the designated player, to the plate. We managed to track down some Westwood stats as well, so we'll have some more about this Westwood team who's having a great season. 0-1 the count. Mulkeen's been the only pitcher, a 1.80 ERA, 10 wins, 5 losses, 15 appearances, 15 complete games. Very impressive. There's a strike. She's one of the top pitchers in the TVL and only a sophomore. So Westwood, they are set up nicely for a while in the pitcher circle. Wind up and the pitch, and she gets her to chase, runner taking off. And a good steal there by Harrigan, but there's 2 outs now. That'll bring up Alex Young, the catcher. Alex Young hitting a .381 on the season. She's been good with the bat. That pitch a little high, 1-0. And that is a swinging strike. Alex Young has 2 runs scored, 3 driven in her junior season. Wind up and the pitch. There's a ball outside. 2-1. Well, things not looking great for Hiller baseball on senior day so far. They trail now 6-0. That Westwood team, they are very talented. Swinging miss there, 2-2. Wind up and the pitch. There's strike 3, got her looking. And that will wrap up the bottom of the second. We'll head to the top of the third. We are still scoreless on HCAM. Top of the third inning. Stepping in for Westwood is Delia Layden. 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up to face Allie Reisenberger. Delia Layden, a junior, takes that one low. Reisenberger, a freshman for the Hillers, 7.52 ERA, but she has improved as the season has gone on. It has 5 wins, 1 loss in the pitcher's circle. As there's a strike there, 1-1. And she's going to be relied upon heavily going forward for the Hillers in that pitcher's circle, and certainly has a lot of potential, and I think as a pitcher you'll see continue to just get better and better as the games go on. 2-1. And that is just inside according to the umpire. 3-1. And the walk is drawn. So lead hitter on for Westwood. We'll bring up Olivia Layden, the catcher. Olivia Layden, a freshman, hitting a .222 on the season. There's a bunt, and it's a perfect one picked up by the catcher. Did they get the out? I believe they did indeed get the out at first, so a great job by Alex Young behind the plate. That was a tough play to make, but Olivia does get the job done as she advances the runner, Delia Layden, I believe that's her sister, to second base, and that'll bring up Allison Lambert, the left fielder. Lambert at a 130 average on the season. That pitch up high. 1-0 count. Relatively young team for Westwood. Only 4 seniors on the roster. And it gets by the catcher. Runner going to advance to third. So you could score that as a wild pitch. 2-0. 1 out in the inning. Runner on third. Driven up the left side. And they got the runner at third. Unbelievable job by Ashley Callery. A liner to Callery, and she makes the diving tag to get Layden, who was off the bag, and we will head to the bottom of the third. We are scoreless on HCAM. Bottom of the third inning. Top of the order for the Hillers. Charlotte Holden, Kelsey McCoy, Caroline D. Simone. Charlotte Holden, a sophomore, 382 batting average. She's hit the ball well. And the Hillers hope to make some noise here. 15 runs, 14 RBIs for Holden. Wind up and the pitch. There's the ball. Good eye there. 1-0. Set to deliver. There's a strike. Grabs the inner corner. 1-1. Well, we got a good defensive battle going on so far. Some tremendous defensive plays made by the Hillers. They've caught a couple runners stealing, caught a runner advancing, and ended the last inning with a tremendous play by Ashley Callery as she caught the liner and dove to the bag to catch the runner at third. 2-1 count. Little high. 3-1. Wind up and the pitch. And the walk is drawn. It's going to bring up Kelsey McCoy, one of the seniors celebrated here today. 439 batting average. 20 runs to her credit. 13 RBIs. And there's a bunt. Fouled away. They got the runner. Caught off the bag. Throw to first. Not in time. Oh, it hit the runner. Well, that's rough. She seems to be okay, though, which is great to see, and they'll check on her. But that hit her right in the back. Well, Charlotte Holden, second baseman, tough athlete for the Hillers. And she's ready to go. She's all right. McCoy steps back into the right-handed batter's box and awaits the pitch. 0-1 count. Ripped up the middle into right field it goes. And the runner from second going to try to advance. They got her in a pickle. Throw to second. Now she's trying to advance to third, and it went off the helmet, and she's safe. So Charlotte Holton just taking a beating on the base paths, but she gets to third. Oh, unbelievable. That'll bring up Caroline DeSimone. And Holden seems to be okay, which is great to see. She got nailed in the back and then took one off the helmet. Good thing she's wearing that helmet. DeSimone, 463 batting average on the season. Has a chance to do some damage here. Runner from first takes off. Stolen bag for McCoy. So it's 2 on, no outs for the Hillers. Huge opportunity. Wind up and the pitch. Ooh, she thought about it, didn't go. It is a strike, 1-1. And this is hit in the air, right side, and it's dropped. Runner from third is going to score. They're going to send another. Yes, they will. Throw in, cut off, throw home, not in time. 2-0 Hillers. That is a 2 RBI double by DeSimone. She advances on the throw. Holden and McCoy both come around to score. And that'll bring up Holly Paharic. And I guess you could argue that that should be scored in error. It was a relatively routine fly ball. It did go sky high, however. Yeah, I'm sure they'll actually probably score that in error. But we'll just say it's a double for now. Paharic at the plate. Chance to add another one. Pitch outside. Paharic having a good season, .571 batting average. Team leader. And she rips this one up the left side. Here comes DeSimone. An RBI single for Paharic. What a great piece of hitting that was. Just tore into it. And that'll bring up Caroline Kane. Hillers rallying here in the bottom of the third. Pulls the bunt back. Runner taking off. Throw is into center field. Stolen base for Paharic. That is already the 5th stolen base of the game for the Hillers. Set to deliver. There's a pitch outside. 1-1 the count. Lined up and the pitch. Hit in the air, right side, foul. That'll make the count 1-2. Wind up and the pitch, down low. Two and two the count. There's the ball. 3-2. Good battle here, continues on as that's fouled off. Kane had a 3 unassisted ground outer last time up. .540 batting average on the season. And that is that fair? Foul. Just foul. If it just couldn't, took that little roll past the line. Kane, .540 batting average, has scored 14 runs, driven in 17. Chance to do some damage here. Swing and a miss. Well-needed strikeout for Westwood. And that's going to bring up Ashley Callery. Only one out in the inning, runner on second. 3 runs are in for the Hillers. Callery takes a strike. Callery made a fantastic play to end the top of the third. Making the catch on a liner and tagging out the runner at the third base. .423 batting average on the season. And puts this one foul. Along the left side. Callery has scored 12 runs, driven in 9. Oh, nice breaking pitch. And there's out number 2. That was a nasty breaking ball there. Bailey Harrigan stepping in. She singled last inning and stole a base. And fouls that one off the umpire. 0-1. The Berrigan has made some good defensive plays so far in this game as well. Swing and a miss. 0-2. As Mokeen looks to get out of this inning. Hillers up 3-0 here in the bottom of the third. Tom Nappy happy to be on the call with you. Joe Frackleton on camera. And good eye there, just outside, 1-2. Swing and a miss. A nice job by Mokeen as she strikes out 3 hitters in a row to get out of the inning. We'll head to the top of the fourth. It's the Hillers leading 3-0 on HCAM. Top of the fourth inning, top of the order for Westwood. Bridget Mulkeen, the pitcher, stepping in, trying to help her own cause. It takes that breaking pitch for ball one. One and oh count. And she'll get a piece of this. Foul up the left side. 1-1. Mulkeen, a sophomore, .429 batting average. Not only great in the pitcher circle, good with the bat as well. 3 runs scored, 9 RBIs, a home run to her credit. A couple triples as well. And tips that one foul. 1-2. Hiller baseball update. They still trail 6-0, but do have a couple men on in the bottom of the third. Legendary former Hiller head coach Steve Simos on the call. Brett Mulvey for that game. That pitch up high. 2-2. Full count now. And this is up the left side past the reach of Calorie, but it is foul. Hiller's certainly happy about that going foul. That probably would have been at least a double. Pitch down low, walk is drawn. So Mulkeen aboard, and that's going to bring up Abigail Johnson, third baseman. Abigail Johnson, a 189 batting average. She's only a freshman. 7 runs scored, 6 driven in on the season. Takes that one up high. There's the 1-0. Fouled off. 1-1. Well, Hiller baseball has played it a pair of runs. It's now a 6-2 game. Wind up and the pitch. That is down low, gets away from the catcher. Runner from first advances. Two and one now. Runner on second, no outs. Hiller is able to play 3 runs at the bottom of last inning. Westwood looking to return the favor. Hit high in the air, right side, caught! Great catch by Harrigan. Runner from second stays put, 1 away. Amelia O'Neill to the plate. Very good defense so far by the Hillers. Amelia O'Neill, a sophomore, 271 batting average. And gets a piece of this one up the right side. Glove by the second baseman. Throw to first. They'll get the out. So 4-3 for out number 2. Mulkeen advances to third. So it's 2 outs. Runner on third. Marissa Poma to the plate. Poma, 146 on the season. Westwood only hitting at 244 as a team. Their defense and pitching have been what's given them a whole lot of success. Very young team, and they are expected to get better and better over the next couple seasons. And seeing that they're already a contender, having such a young group, it's very impressive. A pitch inside. 2-0 count. Down low. Little trouble finding the strike zone here. There's a walk. 2 on, 2 outs. Sasha Marino to the plate. What just happened? And they got the runner caught off guard going to second. So she ends up getting tagged out. So another great defensive play. And apologies, folks, totally missed that. She tries to advance, and they end up getting her out at second base. So that'll wrap up the top of the 4th. Good job once again by the Hiller defense getting out of the inning. Bottom of the 4th, up next on HCAM. Bottom of the fourth inning. 3-0 Hiller lead. Callie Arthur stepping in. What an ending to that top of the fourth. I looked down at my scorebook for 1 second, and Poma tried to pull a sneaky one. She tried to just run straight to second base, and they ended up getting her out. And I think that sends a strong message to Westwood that you're going to have a hard time catching this Hiller defense off guard, as there's a bunt pulled back, and that's a ball. Hiller baseball now trailing 6-3, so they have plated some runs. They're heading into the fourth inning. There's a strike. 1-2. Callie Arthur, 324 average on the season. Swing and a miss there. Out number one, that'll bring up Alex Young, the catcher. Alex Young 0 for 1 so far today. There's a strike down the pipe there. Wind up and the pitch. Down low. 1-1. She winds and deals, and that's hit foul. 1-2. There's the 1-2. There's a ball outside. 2-2. Wind up and the pitch. Up high. Full count. Mulkeen slowing up her wind up a little bit. Swing and a miss, and she got her. 2 away. It's going to bring up top of the order. Charlotte Holden stepping in. Wind up and the pitch, and this is up the middle. Glove by the second baseman. Throw to first. They'll get the out. 4-3 for out number 3. 1-2-3 they go. We'll head to the top of the fifth with the score 3-0 Hillers on HCAM. Top of the 5th inning, 5, 6, and 7 due up for Westwood. Sasha Marino to start things off. She'll be followed by Maya Poles and Delia Layden. And this is hit in the air, right side, and out of the reach of Harrigan. Off the dugout it goes. Making a nice loud noise. Reisenberger set to deliver. Down low. Well, Reisenberger's pitched a good game so far, hoping to continue on, and she's also had some terrific defense behind her, making some huge plays. That pitch up high, 2-1. Wind up and the pitch. And this is lined up the left side. Into left field it goes. And that is going to be maybe a two-base hit. Throw to second, not in time. So Marino able to leg out the double. It just barely got there in time. It was a good throw in by Caroline Kane. As Maya Poles will step to the plate. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Runner from second taking a bit of a lead. She winds and deals. Little low. 1-1. Lights starting to come on here. That pitch down low, gets away from the catcher. Runner from second advances to third. Set to deliver, and this is hit in the air. That'll drop into left field. Here comes a Westwood run. RBI single for Poles. Sasha Marino around to score. And that's going to bring up Delia Layden. Now a 3-1 game. Wind up and the pitch. Up the left side, foul. Runner on first. Still no outs for Westwood. Ball down low. 1-1. Set to deliver. And this is a slow roller up the left side. Throw to second. They'll get the out. Good play by Callery. Getting it to second base just in time. She gets the 5-4 force out. One away. Olivia Layden to the plate. Wind up and the pitch. Up the left side. Callery busy tonight. Picks it up. Throws the first. Gets the out. 5-3. 4 out number 2. Mia Poles advances to second. Allison Lambert to the plate. Callery has been very busy along that left side. She's been making some terrific plays. And this is up the middle. Awkward slow roller. Paharek trying to get the throw over, throws it away, and here comes a run. Well, she should have held on to it. Down a second, and they get the out. Wow. So Lambert had the RBI single, tries to advance to second, and they get her out. The run will count. It is 3-2 as we head to the bottom of the fifth in this wild game on HCAM. Bottom of the fifth inning, 2, 3, and 4 due up for the Hillers. Kelsey McCoy, Caroline DeSimone, Holly Paharic. Well, the Hillers got out of a bit of a rough inning in an interesting way, as this is a rocket up the right side, dropped by the second baseman. I'm scoring that a single. That would have been a very tough play for Amelia O'Neill to make. So McCoy is aboard at first base with Caroline DeSimone stepping in. Well, Allison Lambert ends up having an RBI single to drive in Mia Poles and tries to advance to second. The Hillers defense wide awake tonight. They catch her trying to advance, throw her out at second, inning over. Unbelievable. DeSimone awaits the pitch and takes a strike. 1-1. Wind up and the pitch. Good eye there, gets away from the catcher. Runner taking off, throw into center field. Stolen base for McCoy. That's her third steal of the season. Line up and the pitch. Up high. 3-1. Well, a Hiller baseball update. The Hillers have come storming back on Westwood. It is a 6-5 Westwood lead now, and it looks like they just wrapped up the bottom of the fourth. There's a walk. 2 on, no outs for the Hillers. Holly Paharic coming up to the plate. This is exactly who you want up to bat right now. Wind up and the pitch. Gets a good piece of this towards center field. Off the wall it goes. Lead runner going to be waved around, and the runner behind her as well. 2-run score. A 2 RBI double by Holly Paharic. She absolutely crushed that ball. It's now a 5-2 Hiller lead. Caroline Kane stepping to the plate. Takes that one low, 1-0. What a great piece of hitting by Paharik. I thought that was going to leave the ballpark, but it just went off that wall. There's a strike. 1-1 the count. Kane 0 for 2 so far today. Fouls that one off to 1-2. Good eye there. 2-2. And this is a little trickler up the left side, and it's foul. Holly Paharik coming into this game today had 29 RBIs. Now has 32, 3 RBIs today alone. Line up and the pitch. Puts this one in the air, right side, it'll drop. Paharik advancing to third. And that's where she'll stay. Good throw in from the right fielder, Delia Layden. Nice piece of hitting by Kane. Single there. That'll bring up Ashley Callery. Still no outs in the inning. This Hiller team, they can really hit the ball. As a team hitting a .413 on the season. Just a remarkable number there. And speaking of hitting, into right field, past the reach of the right fielder. Paharik coming around to score. Behind her is Kane. She goes to third. And it is an RBI double for Callery. Bailey Harrigan to the plate. The two runners still in scoring position. Hillers now lead it 6-2. And we'll get a meeting of the minds in the pitcher's circle. Well, Bridget Mulkey's never been forced out of a game so far this season. I don't imagine they're going to pull her now. Probably just want to talk things over situationally with runners on second and third. And give her a little confidence booster. Harrigan is 1 for 2 today, has singled and struck out. Big opportunity here to break this game open. And puts this one up the middle, past the shortstop. One run is in, and it's an RBI single for Harrigan. Now a 7-2 lead for the Hillers. Callery up to third. Callie Arthur to the plate. The Hillers came ready to hit today. And this is up the left side, past the reach of the diving third baseman. A run's going to score, throw to third, and they will not get her. So Callie Arthur, RBI single, advances to second on the throw. Callery in to score. Harrigan to third. Alex Young, the catcher, to the plate. And it's an 8-2 Hiller lead. fireworks on senior night for the Hillers. It looks like we may have a pinch hitter here. Zoom in on the hitter, try to get me a number. 4. Oh, yeah, our hair's right away. Oh, okay. I got it. Thanks. Wind up and the pitch down low. That is Zoe Levine at the plate. Freshman pinch hitting for Alex Young. Levine awaits the pitch, pulls back the bunt, takes a strike, 1-1. Runners on second and third, still no outs for the Hillers. They've already plated 5 this inning. Chance to add more. They're up 8-2. And Levine puts this up the left side. Throw home, and they got her. So Levine reaches on the fielder's choice. There's 1 out. Callie Arthur up to third. Top of the order for the Hillers up next. Charlotte Holden to step in. She'll take a strike. Nice easy steal by Levine. She'll take second. Line up and the pitch. And this is hit up the middle. Throw to first. They get 1. Throw home. Not in time and off the mark. Job well done by Charlotte Holden. A sacrifice ground out. That drives in a run. Callie Arthur around to score. It's now 9-2 Hillers, 2 outs. Kelsey McCoy to the plate with a runner still in scoring position. Takes that one low. McCoy having a good day at the plate, 2 for 2 with a walk. He's also scored a pair of runs. Takes that one low. Also has a couple stolen bases to her credit. Set to deliver. There's a strike. 2-1. Inside, good eye there, 3-1. There's strike 2. Full count. Big pitch here for Westwood. They would love to get out of this inning. 6-run inning for the Hillers. That's down low. Walk is drawn. Caroline E. Simone coming to the plate. Not really the hitter you want to see if you're Westwood. She had a 2 RBI double back in the third. And also reached via a walk. And a force out as that's fouled off. 0-1. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Well, Hiller baseball making some noise with the bat. They're in the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. That'll end the inning here. We just saw, looks like a triple. I believe it was Hellenbeck who hit it in the baseball game. It's 6-5 Westwood in that game, but at the end of 5 innings here, it is the Hillers 9, Westwood 2 on HCAM. Top of the 6th inning, and that is a rocket right to Callery, who makes the catch. That was from Mulkeen, one away, just like that. Abigail Johnson stepping in. And this is up the left side, past the dive of Paharic. 1-out single for Abigail Johnson. That's going to bring Amelia O'Neill to the plate. Westwood looking for a rally here in the top of the 6th. They trail big, 9-2. Up high. Set for the 1-0. Breaking pitch. Nice pitch there by Reisenberger. In there for a strike. Set to deliver. A little low there. Runner from first taking off. She'll get the steal. So Abigail Johnson now at second. 2-1 count, 1 out, runner on second. And this is a slow roller picked up by the third baseman, throw to first. And they are going to say she's safe, trying to go to second. Now in a pickle. And they're going to get the run to score. Smart move there by Westwood. Little trickery on the Hiller defense. Abigail Johnson around to score. And after all that, Amelia O'Neill ends up getting second base anyway. And that's going to bring up Marissa Poma. It's a 9-3 game now. Well, typically the Hiller defense doesn't fall for something like that. But a little cut off guard there. Poma steps in, looking to add more. Westwood has their work cut out for them in this 9-3 game. There's the ball. Set to deliver, inside and low. And this is going to take a couple hops up the middle, picked up, throw to first, they'll get the out. Nice out there, 1-3 goes Poma. O'Neill up to third, Sasha Marino to the plate. Wind up and the pitch. Hit in the air, right side, caught by Bailey Harrigan for the third out. Westwood does play to run, but the Hillers lead it 9-3 as we head to the bottom of the sixth on HCAM. Bottom of the sixth inning, Holly Paharik at the plate. 9-3 Hiller lead. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up. Paharik has made a whole lot of noise in this game. There's 3 RBIs to her credit, 3 for 3 at the plate. Including a 2 RBI blast that went off the wall for a double as part of the 6th run, bottom of the 5th. And a home run swing there for a strike, 1-1. Hiller baseball update. It is currently Westwood leading 6-5. That game heading into the 6th inning. That game also live on HCAM. Great battle between the two TV large rivals here on this senior day for both teams. Both Hiller baseball and softball, as there's a strike, 1-2. Wind up and the pitch. Takes that one low, 2-2. Down low. Full count now on Paharic. Set to deliver. Walk is drawn. Paharic ends up winning the battle with Bridget Mulkeen once again. Caroline Kane stepping to the plate. And this is a rocket to right field. That's going to get down. Paharic being waved around third. Here she comes. She'll score with ease. An RBI double by Caroline Kane. That was an absolute blast to the deepest part of the ballpark. Ashley Callery will step in. A 10-3 lead for the Hillers. Breaking pitch up high, 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. Wind up and the pitch. Down low. 2-1 count. Well, Mulkeen having a little bit of trouble with this Hiller offense here today. Has had to throw more pitches than she usually has to at 121 pitches now. 3-1 count. You'd have to imagine she's getting a little tired after this one. There's a strike. Nice pitch there. 3-2. Callery 1 for 3 on the day. Had a nice double last inning herself to drive in a run and ended up scoring a run. And draws a walk. 2 on, no outs. Bailey Harrigan to the plate. Looks like we're going to get a pinch runner. Into the game to pinch run for Callery. That is going to be Clara Morabito, a senior for the Hillers. Wind up and the pitch. Fouled away into the backstop. Well, Coach Alberry Yardy wants to get all the seniors in there here on this senior day. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Harrigan is 2 for 3 at the plate, a pair of singles and an RBI as part of the 6-run fifth. Takes that breaking pitch up high for a ball, 1-2. She has made some great plays over at first base as well. Inside, 2-2. You can tell Mulkey laboring a little bit, taking a little longer between pitches. And this is going to take a couple hops up the right side, and they'll get the easy out at first. But a job well done by Harrigan as she advances both runners. Only one out in the inning. Runners on second and third. Callie Arthur to the plate. And this is hit in the air right side, foul. The 0-1. Upstairs, 1-1. Set to deliver. There's a strike, 1-2. Westwood will be down to their final 3 outs next inning. Hillers would love to add some security. Can never have too much. That pitch up high. She winds and deals. There's a nasty breaking pitch in there for strike 3. 2 away. Looks like pinch hitting. It'll be Zoe Levine once again. Zoe Levine going to hop in there with 2 outs and runners on second and third. Zoe, a freshman. And we'll get a meeting of the minds out on the pitcher's circle. Well, the umpire squares everything away with Coach Alberry. Wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it gets away from the catcher, and another run comes home. Caroline Kane scores on the pass ball. It's now an 11-3 lead for the Hillers. That's fouled off the backstop. 0-2 the count. Ashley Calorie over at second base. Wind up and the pitch. There's a strike. 1-2 the count. Scoreboard was off. Wind up and the pitch. There's strike 3, and that'll wrap up the bottom of the 6th. But the Hillers plate 2 more. They lead it 11-3 as we head to the top of the 7th on HCAM. Top of the 7th inning. Westwood down to their final 3 outs. 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up. As Mia Poles takes a ball, 1-0. Hillers have a lot of security up 8. As they look to give Reisenberger a nice complete game here as that's fouled away. Well, Alex Reisenberger just becoming better and more comfortable in that pitcher's circle, and she has come a long way this season and has pitched a very good game out there so far today. Hit in the air, right side, caught by the second baseman. Charlotte Holden making the catch. 1 away. Delia Layden to the plate. And this is hit high in the air. Over to center field and caught. 2 away. Westwood down to their final out. Olivia Layden set to step in. Hillers hang on here, which they are expected to very much do, with an 11-3 lead. That will be another huge TVL large win. Up the left side foul. 1-1. They took down Norwood and Holliston last week, and if you're able to pick up this win against Westwood, that is absolutely huge. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Down low. And Reisenberger does not yet, at least according to these stats that I have a complete game yet. This would be her first, if these stats are correct. Into left field it goes. A 2-out single for Layden. That'll bring up Allison Lambert. And this is up the left side foul. 0-1. Lambert has an RBI single so far today and is lined out. That line out was the play that got the Hillers defense out of that top of the third, with the tremendous play made by Callery to tag the runner who was just slightly off the bag at third before she could get back after making the catch. That pitch down low. 2-1. I mean, the Hiller bats have been huge today, but the defense has come through ginormous, we'll say. Fouled away, 2-2. And some great pitching from Alex Reisenberger as well. Westwood down to their final strike. Hit in the air, left side, caught! And the Hillers are going to take the win. An 11-3 victory for the Hopkinton Hillers over the Westwood Wolverines here on Senior Day. The Hillers improved to 8-9 on the season. Westwood falls to 10-7. That was an absolutely tremendous team effort by the Hillers. what a game they played out there today. They score 11 runs on 11 hits, commit 2 errors. Westwood, 3 runs, 6 hits, committing 1 error. Alex Reisenberger pitched in a sensational game. She went 7 innings, giving up 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 of which were earned, and gets the complete game victory. A huge, monumentous win for this Hiller team here on Senior Day, and this will certainly help them very much in the playoff picture, as they are now 8-9 on the season. They take the victory 11-3, and it was a 6-run 5th inning that set them apart from Westwood. Just a tremendous all-around team effort out there today. For Joe Frackleton on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. The final score for the final time, the Hopkinton Hillers victorious over the Westwood Wolverines by a final of 11-3. We will hopefully see the Hillers softball team next in the playoffs, but it has been great bringing you these games all season long, and we certainly thank you for watching all season long right here on HCAM. Again, I'm Tom Nappy. Take care, be well, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.